Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. This is Will Work for a Podcast, and I am Daniel Thornton. It's with all me. Oh, God. Okay, never mind.
With all of him.
With all of me and all of him.
Brendan Boland.
Oh, God. I tried not to mess it up, but first podcast of the season, I guess I'm having a little bit of jitters. We're back, baby. We're back.
Yeah, it's like the first day back from your fitness routine, right? And you just it's just not quite there yet. Yeah, happy 2022.
Happy 2022. I am having trouble getting back into podcasting. Like when you take a break for a little while, you're like, should I do? You gotta, when you get into the groove, it's a lot easier to just to go through it. But I'm getting back up in style. What about you?
I mean, it's the email inbox that's always the monster, right? Going back there and getting that down to zero. But yeah, I mean, you got to have I don't know what to say to that. Yes. I also just have a child. So even that as a new reality, right, is a funny thing. So shout out Kiara Bell Boland, y'all. She's amazing. She'll be coming to an inbox near you soon. No, what does that mean? Coming to a feed near you soon. But yeah,
you got to get into the jitters. It's all right. True. We got to get it all out. Just get it all out. True. It's fine. Yeah, I know we're having this new season. We're talking to some old friends this time around, some new faces as well. Brendan and I were talking about having this be more of a situational season, so giving actual scenarios and allowing the career coaches that come on to give their advice in whatever scenario that may be. We're going to start talking to some more unemployed people to really, go back to our roots, and, have those voices heard, because we haven't heard from an unemployed voice in a while. It's a new reality, or is it the same as 2 years ago? I don't know. Everybody keeps on saying it's different, and I just keep on saying, well, this is just the new world we live in. Ugh. My God, that's depressing to say out loud.
Well, I think it's the world we've always lived in, right? I think we were hoping maybe that there'd be some seismic changes, both in the workplace and in other spaces, and none of those systems really got disrupted. So, yeah. How the real question is how, and yes, if this is possible, how is this possible? What does mobilization look like around some of these issues? But definitely, there's a lot of labor conversations to be had, and hopefully, we can have some of them here in some sort of way, whether that's just again, like Mike Lander last season, talking about how you can effectively negotiate, to anything. We're looking to have some people come on and talk about how do you even now kind of assert yourself in a new kind of way when you're rethinking your current workplace. So we're going to have some of those conversations. We're definitely going to try to empower you as much as we can to try to move forward.
Yeah, and send us your thoughts and some things that you might want to talk about or hear about. Will work for podcast at gmail.com. That's will work, the number 4 podcast at gmail.com. Like and subscribe. Follow us on all the platforms. But right now, we gonna go into our rejection letter of the week. It's back, baby. It's back. And so I got this from Reddit from Dingle Fairy. I just read that user.
You always got to check those names before you say them online. Yeah.
But so there's not really. So I wanted to put this out there because it's not really a rejection letter. It just says I got a rejection letter after having a 2-month span of interviews. He did a phone interview, or this person did a phone interview, in-person interview with one staff member and the program director, a 3-hour interview, which included a case study, and then met with the program director and the CEO, and then presented their case study to all the staff members, which is nuts. And then got rejected from the job. That is insane. Oh my God, that is just too much. That's just I have a lot of thoughts on this again. Just you made this person do all this work, and then we're like, see ya. We'll use your case study later. All your solutions. I just can't believe it, and it's just ridiculous. Should you? Which brings me back to, we need to ask somebody this question: should that be a huge red flag if a company makes you do an assignment? before you interview?
I mean, yeah, that's not the question we're talking now, but I think we could ask people. It's certainly becoming more common. Wait, did you read the rejection letter, or did I just ADHD go blank?
No, there was no rejection letter. It was a scenario. They got all it says is received a rejection letter, and then I went into the scenario
I get you.
because that's what I thought was the most important thing. 2 months of interviews, you talked to literally everyone in the company, and you did a case study for them. That's intense, and then getting a no. Oh my God, that's too much.
Yeah. I mean, I think rest in power. Get the next job.
Get the next job. Good, more power to you, and I hope that you got that job you wanted. And on with the show, I guess.